there's someone actively gossiping or misrepresenting your character, and I think that either you've received confirmation of it or you just know, right? But the thing about this is that it's been going on for a very long time, and I think some of the things that they've been saying about you have sprung off into stories that are like really out there. Has that ever happened to you? You know, like you might be hearing things that are just like, what are you talking about? And I don't think that you're like super affected by this, right? There is this sadness, there is this like melancholic tone, but I think that feeling of sadness is almost sparking this flame in you that says like, you're not going to let this person win, and you are going to take your time in making sure that, for one, maybe that they're exposed, and two, that you get success over the situation, like in spite of, right? This may have to do with money. I don't think that there's a collaboration between you and this other person. Like, I think that these ties are fairly separate. This feels like a family thing. And I also feel like this is one of those situations where like they are deeply enjoying whatever it is that they're saying about you and the process of creating stories about you. It's like, when people like sit around and just yap, and it just spins off, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. It's like, yeah, it's very fun for them. And I feel like there's a part of this that maybe they are offended by you or something that you've done, and the best that they can do to get back at you is to completely defame, right? Like that is their like, that's their strategy, is defamation. How cute. I don't see this collective as one that is struggling with a victim mentality. I really don't. But I am curious about like where this is going, because I think that there's something, I have bashfulness and new opportunities here, and I've had a few other indications that you are taking your time. So I'm curious where this is going. Like what's coming in for the collective in regards to this situation? How is this going to unfold? Just like outcome. The Empress and the Queen of Cups. The Chariot and the Ten of Cups. This is a real looking forward energy. The Magician in reverse, though. The Five of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. No, this is you're looking forward because you're not at all concerned that this person is going to be successful. Three of Cups, Five of Swords, Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I think that this... I can't even talk right, which is funny because what I was going to say was I think that this person is going to put their foot in their mouth. And I'm hearing something about like regret. So like this facade is, I mean, it was already built on a shaky foundation, and maybe we're surprised that it has lasted as long as it has. But this facade that we have, been watching unfold for so long, I wonder too if like they're gonna piss someone off in their circle. Seven of Pentacles and the Fool. There's definitely something about this that is just like not gonna last. But I'm curious if they pissed someone off in their circle, and that's that Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords energy, and it's just kind of all gonna come crumbling down. This feels like a family thing. This feels like family drama. Hang on. Just curious what you're gonna get out of this, and I almost wonder, like I said that there is nothing collaborative between you and this person, like maybe that there is complete separation and they're just going off on their own thing. But I do wonder if there actually is, like maybe you share a bill, you know what I mean? It could be something as simple as that. But I feel like the blessing that you get out of this is there's a level of autonomy here that is new. I feel like a door is opening up that is completely freeing you from this situation, and it feels very unexpected and very much so in your favor, less in the favor of the other person. You might have to be patient with this, but I feel like you've already been patient. You've already been, this could be like contractual. The Hierophant here, like there's like maybe an external authority that you two share or that you're both like involved in. It doesn't have to be contractual. We Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so this is slow moving. So when this process is initiated, you know what I mean? Meaning whatever kind of separation is happening between you and this person, this is implying like, I feel like it's a legal thing. Somebody could be getting a divorce, you know? Dude, this is totally like divorce energy, like 100%. Whatever it is that you share, the process of finalizing things is not like the quickest thing in the world. You're not getting instant gratification, but the blessings, you know, this is like Saturnian energy. The blessings that you get are really, really good. And it's like, it's freeing. You might even get like a financial blessing here. Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Four of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups. I feel like this has been delayed because it is really overwhelming, but the Emperor coming out here, there is a decision that you're able to make, right? Two of Wands regarding your future with this person. Regarding future ties, future Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, like future collaborations, endeavors, or just like kind of freeing yourself all together, whatever it is. Like, it's like, I'm hearing it's time for harvest. Whatever it is that you have created together thus far is getting wrapped up in a way that, again, is very much so in your favor. I cannot emphasize that enough. And I think that your decision making along the way is you've done a good job. Essentially, hang on, I'm gonna get advice. So I want to point out, those were like all major arcana cards that came out for you, which is not surprising, but it does show, like from my seat, the way I interpret that, it does show that this is a major turning point. This is a major season. This is very important stuff going on, right? First two cards for advice, we have the Ace of Cups and Temperance. So I do think it's important that you don't look emotional here. I think it's important that, the Moon, it's like you're kind of preserving with Temperance and the Moon your own image, or I'm hearing something about reputation, just the way that you show up, the Emperor, dude. With the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, some of your advice is to really appear like cool, calm, collected, and okay with the situation taking time. You know, the Emperor is implying like a confidence that it is going to work out in your favor. And also that whatever the outcome is, you're okay with it. You know, like, you know, that kind of confidence only comes from knowing that you are good. And that the outcome ultimately is like, it doesn't really matter because you're good. You're just grateful for it. You know, you're here for the ride. You're like, I mean, yeah, it's uncomfortable and yeah, it's whatever. But like, you know that you're good and like your side of the street is clean. Two of Pentacles, there's a decision that you're able to make here. Again, the Fool, the Seven of Swords, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eesh. Your advice is to Sun at the bottom of the deck. I think your advice is to choose that, you know. There is something lingering about this. So some of this collective is almost, it's kind of feeling like you're fearful that this will be drug out, right? This sense that like they're going to return, or they're going to make this more difficult than it needs to be. Throughout that process, remaining graceful that's the primary message here, right? You're keeping your shit together. You're not going to sacrifice your image or reputation at the hands of this person and their instability. That's unfair to you, and also it is exactly what they want, right? That could be the motivator behind some kind of reckless behavior that they're displaying. Like they want to piss you off, so that you're reactive and they can use that against you. But it could just be that like genuinely they are off of their rocker, and you kind of need to be taken seriously as not to be seen in a similar image, right? Like, do you see what I'm saying? Like, there's something about that. But then the other thing is kind of an encouragement to, I think that it's perfectly fine for you to create a lot of joy in your life and just keep that to yourself. You do not need to tell everyone how good your life is. And as a matter of fact, I would encourage you not to. And I think that some of you guys already know and have pretty good reasoning, right? Some of you guys are already doing this, and it's like, yeah, no, I cannot show how good my life is, because if I do that, maybe you just came into a lot of money and you need to like keep it to yourself so that this person doesn't think that they can take it, right? It's stuff like that. Like, don't show anyone how good it is, whether that is current or how you are going to make it, right? I think also some emotional support would be helpful here. Good luck.